Happy Monday, the 26th of June 2023. How are you? Alwyn Jennings here with the energies of this week. So I hope that you're all well. Can't quite believe, I know I always say this because time just seems to be zipping on by. I can't quite believe that this is the last week of June. So yeah, how were you last week with the energies of the summer solstice? Hope you enjoyed all the extra light and time for reflection. I hope you got some time for reflection, and hope that you're all feeling good and positive. So yeah, I'm here as I often am on a Monday with the energies of the week up till Sunday, the 2nd of July, so that you have an idea of what the energies are going to be like, and so that you can navigate them, adapt to them, understand why you might be feeling a certain way. Before I go into that channeling, just to let you, well, first of all, just say thank you to all of you who have signed up for my 6-month solstice reading offer. I'm delighted that you've also, so many of you have signed up, so thank you, and that you are feeling positive and happy with how the readings are going, so that's good. So this is an offer which will expire on Friday, so you've got up until Friday to avail of the offer, which is £60 for a 6-month reading, taking us up till December. And then I'll probably put the offer out again around the winter solstice in December. So just to let you know that, really. So you've still got time to sign up. It might be that we can't fit your reading in this week, but I've certainly got spaces next week and the week after. All right, so let's see what my guides have to say. All right. Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be with you again this week. Thank you very much for listening. So, right, well, the Ascension energies have certainly been high on your planet this last week, what with the incoming solstice energies. And generally there's been a lot of activity with the Schumann resonance. If you follow that, that's the Earth's heartbeat, and it's been super high for quite a few weeks, really, on and off. So you've no doubt been feeling that. If you've been feeling tired, if you've been feeling a little bit on edge, that could be why. Just know that it's all happening for your highest good, that these energies that are incoming are clearing and cleansing Mother Earth, but also perhaps revealing to you the things that aren't quite right and need changing, either in your personal life or globally, collectively, right? So the Ascension energies are still with us, or with you, should we say, for the next little while. So or the heightened Ascension energies are, we should say, just look after yourselves, all right? Take great care. Lots of self-care is good at this time. There's a feeling of a sense of achievement and accomplishment coming in this week, like you've realized how far you've come in the last few months. There's been a lot going on with all the eclipse energies, etc. So just be proud of where you are. No doubt some of you feel like you, as Olin would say, have been in a washing machine and spun round and round, but you are coming out the other side as a newer, sparklier version of yourself. Take some time this week maybe to refocus your energies, and we would suggest that you refocus upon what's in front of you. So rather than looking for lots of other projects or different ideas, what is in front of you? What can you do with what you already have? Okay, there's a sense sometimes that some of you jump from one thing to another, and while sometimes that's all right, certainly in business and even in your personal life, sometimes it's the issue that's right in front of you that needs dealing with. And for some of you that are in business, you know, what is it that you currently offer? Can you start can you start talking about that more rather than thinking about what else you can bring in? So a bit of refocus energy this week as well. There's also some strong manifestation energy, so it's a really good time to dream big, and then to take aligned steps to try and enable that dream to come true. So you're being very well supported for that. There is also an energy of maybe you're not quite seeing the right steps, or what steps you should take next. There's a feeling of, yes, as we say, not quite seeing your next step. Now, that could be because you're using your logical mind a bit too much, and you're overthinking and procrastinating. So what we suggest here is that whenever you're in that position, it's a good time to tune into your heart and your intuition and see what your intuition is saying. What feels right. Okay. There is a big clash, there always is a big clash between the ego and the mind and the heart. But this seems to be emphasized over the last few weeks, and this week in particular. And that's probably because we are on Earth. Those of you who are aware of the Ascension process, the spiritual journey, are tuning into what their hearts and intuition want more. But of course, your ego and your mind often gets in the way. But to live more consciously, to live more in alignment with what you want, to really be who you want to be, it's really necessary to say to your ego, thank you very much for trying to protect me or trying to tell me why I shouldn't be doing something, but this feels right and I want to do it this way. Because if you do it in accordance with what your heart and your intuition is telling you, then it's absolutely the right way forward. We know it's difficult because you're living in a world which is everyone has an opinion, but in this case it really is tuning in. All right, so that's what we suggest. If you can find some time this week, that would be great to do that. But apart from that, a good week for continuing to build on your success. A good week for, as we've said, refocusing. Your manifestation energies may well be high. Notice how you're feeling though, more than what you're thinking. And as we said, the energies are high at the moment. So just making sure you're drinking plenty of water, grounding and protecting your energies, and really, if you're tired, rest. Okay, you've been through a lot really since the start of the year. So a good week, and we really hope that you do have a good week personally, and you are able to use the energies for your benefit. All right, so take care, and we'll be back next week. So I hope that made sense. Yeah, a good week just to keep going, really, by the sounds of it. But just being aware that, there is still a lot of light coming into the planet, which is great. That's what we need. But it can also mean we're tired. So don't worry if you're feeling tired. That could be why. And, the advice there to go within and ask your intuition if you're not sure of a way forward. Okay, so I wish you well. Have a really good week, and I will be back next Monday. All right, take care, everyone. Bye for now.